And then another.
Good morning, everybody. I do have to say it's after 10 o'clock, and I apologize, but this is the Blitz Morning Show, and I am your host. My name is Toby Brendel. And if there was a little bit of poof in the microphone, I apologize. But let's get this show on the road. That is correct. This is the Blitz Morning Show. My name is Toby Brendel. I will be your host for the next 15 minutes. As well as it is June 21st, 2018, and man, oh man, it's the first day of summer. What has your plans been? Mine, basically, it's going to be sitting at home on my ass watching TV. Not going to go anywhere or have any fun because, you know, I'm an old fart. And my body does not hold up the way it used to. Sucks. It's true. But what can you do? All right. Oh, how stupid is that? So on the agenda, we're going to be talking local news, Twitter news, and sports. With a little bit of previews of what I could possibly, what the hell is going on back there, do for a show. All right, so as I already mentioned before, today is the very first day of summer. And it's going to be very interesting for most of the people for the rest of the month, possibly. Graduations, schools getting out. Then from there, it's going to be travel to the lake, summer family vacations, etc. I know tomorrow is my oldest graduation for kindergarten, so I'm kind of excited about that. So I might actually take tomorrow off, which is going to suck, but what can you do? It's Addison's first graduation. It's her first step into the grades, the numbers. I'm going to support her as much as I can because my little girl's growing up. This dad is sad. Also on the local news, July 1st to July 8th is going to be the Weyburn Fair. Many of you who are in the Weyburn area basically know how crappy our fair is. Anybody out there who thinks that their fair is crappy, we didn't really technically have a fair last year. That's how bad it was. Still, there was no reason why the fair declined coming. Many people have speculations, but nobody really knows, and nobody's given out any, like I said, information why. It was so bad that one of the rides last year malfunctioned, and the safety board came down, shut the whole entire little midway down, said, well, you're done. So that was a short-lived. But this year, what the Agri Society is trying to do differently was to take a fair feel. So between the 1st and the 8th, there's going to be a lot more things and opportunities for people to go see and do, including the fair, the mid-rides, or the midway. The only issue that I have, the prices haven't gone down any, and over 8 days, you're going to have fluctuations of people coming in the highs and the lows. I think that could be the spot where it's going to hurt. $10 per person, like an adult? Oh, my Lord. If you're going to go every single day, that's $80. Then if you have a family, that's going to even be more money. oh well. This is the first year they're going to try it, and I'm pretty sure they will be figuring it out as the time comes. I guess that's all you can do, really. Let's swing to Twitter news. If you're in Canada and possibly the States, you're going to actually listen and hear the new news of the legalization of marijuana on October 17th. That is correct. But it's not legalized right now. So go put those doobies, those bongs, everything away. It's October 17th where you can actually go and smoke pot legally. You can smoke it, but you can't eat it. They figure it's going to take about another year before edibles will be placed on the market. That's the part that's going to scare me. Isn't the smoking, it's the edibles. Because with edibles, you can basically put that in anything from gummy bears to cookies to brownies. You name it, it's going to be there. The results could be interesting, especially when, what the hell? Sorry guys, something just caught my eye here. Especially at parties with 17, 18-year-olds, things like that. Ooh, cookies, let's have some. I'm stoned. Bulgy eyes, I'm hungry. I need to go to 7-Eleven and get some cookies. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. I got to teach my kids not to eat candies from strangers anymore. You got to be careful. Yeah, that was a little weird, but what can you do? Okay, good, my microphone's on. For a second, I was just kind of panicking there. Alright, so on the scores / sports news, there's really nothing too much going on. The NHL awards were last night, and this kind of slips into the NHL SJHL. When it comes to the NHL, of course, you get the best, the brightest, the most awesome guys. David McConnor got 2 awards. Pekka Rinne from Nashville got an award. But the one award that really stood out, and I'm sure it's going to be blowing up people's news feeds on Facebook, on Twitter, was the one NHL award. It was given to the coach of the Humboldt Broncos, who passed away about 2.5 months ago in that horrific bus crash. The wife, she was composed, she knew what she was doing, she knew what she was saying. The players themselves had a little bit of tears. And I'm pretty sure the people in the audience, they were just basically bawling. But this award, it was basically an award for the person who did the most work, not the most work, but the most oomph towards the hockey community. And as the coach, whose name is Darcy Hogan, as his wife said, Darcy did not care about the stats. He cared about other things, about showing the people how to become a better person, how to become more reaching in and grabbing who they could be and bringing them to the surface. And that's what this award is. To me, that was absolutely awesome. But the part that really blew me away, I think, is the 10 out of the 13 survivors were there. 2 were in wheelchairs, and the wife was there. And everybody was so composed. That's the part that blew me away. They've been through so much, but yet they stood tall, proud, and looked into the audience of hundreds. Yeah, whatever. It's another day. Meanwhile, the audience is looking up at the 11 people on stage, and they're bawling their brains out. So, I give these guys credit. It was just absolutely amazing. NFL. Wow, less than 3 months to go. And guess what? It's NFL season, which I should really get my ass in gear and possibly get a fantasy football league going. I know the one year that we didn't have it, it just wasn't the same than last year. Man, did I suck. I was at the bottom, probably pretty close to all season, but closer to the end, I started winning games. I was coming back, except it sucked because when my team did good, the other team did better. My buddy Dale, he was to the point where I had like 110, he had 160. It's like, what? I played the girlfriend. All my team dominated hers. I had a perfect average game, which got me a win. But her defense just exploded and had one of the highest defense points that I've ever seen. And I used the default. So when it means default, it was the actual NFL that created these point systems. So that's how much her defense stood up and absolutely destroyed whatever team that they played, which also destroyed mine. But it wasn't until week 9 I got my first win, and by the end, so from my first win to the very end, I had 4 wins. I was ecstatic. Meanwhile, you had people like Henny B from the old No Town Saints podcast. After he beat me, he went on a massive tear. He went on something like 7-2. It was a very unique game last year, like season-wise. Expect the unexpected, because the unexpected was unexpected. Alright, guys, well, my time's almost done. I think I got about 2.5 minutes left. So, right now, at the end of the show, basically what I normally do is I normally say where you can find us, how to reach us, but I did a little bit of dumb things which kind of screwed a little bit of stuff up. I got to get back the show names, my Twitter account handle back to know how it was. But if you have any questions or comments, you can always email us at theblitztalks@gmail.com or follow us on Twitter at theblitztalks. The problem that I have is right now my Twitter handle is The Uncle Show, as well as my Facebook page. But I think I changed the Facebook page to something different for the actual address. I don't know. So it's going to be a little bit harder to find these shows. But if you click on or do a search for the Blitz Talks on Facebook, you'll find the page. Then once I get everything all figured out, sorted, I'll send the links to that page where you can eventually go and link up with the normal pages and stuff. Some people so impatient. Oh, Ryan, what? Okay, I see what he's doing. So, otherwise, thanks for tuning in to the Blitz Morning Show. My name is Toby Brendel. I appreciate all the love that you guys give me. Please share, like, follow, subscribe. You do it, you name it. Let's get this party started. And next episode, I will tell you about my future plans for this particular show. So until then, have yourself a good day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.